Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be continuing the cut crease series that I started in my last video. If you haven't seen that, I will leave a link for that up here. I am fully aware that I really sort of threw you guys in at the deep end, being like, let's start a cut crease series, and then going straight in with the rainbow cloud cut crease with the stars and the glitter. It was a lot, and I apologize for that. So today we are going to scale it right back with this sort of more simple, soft, everyday fake cut crease look. Because cut creases are a big thing now, and I completely understand that cut creases are difficult. They are not the easiest of makeup techniques, so I think with a look like this you can still really get that cut crease effect, even if your cut crease technique is not the best, or you simply do not have time to be sitting there in the morning like trying to carve out a perfect crease with concealer. Like we don't all have the time. I understand that. So if you want to learn how to get this quick and simple, easy cut crease effect look that you can throw on every day, then please keep watching. Okay, so I'm starting with my eyelids already primed with concealer. I have set this. I know lately I've been doing the technique where you don't set the concealer and leave it slightly tacky, but the reason I've decided to set it today is because I'm going to start off with the cream product, and I feel like sometimes when you go in with too many sort of wet products on top of each other without anything being set, that can sort of cause it to crease. So for this reason, today I've set my concealer. So the first shade we're starting off with is ColourPop Beverly. It's just sort of like a burgundy, purpley, brownie type thing, and I'm just going to place that all over the lid. Just very messily, which I really cannot do very well with these ridiculous nails on. I hate them so much. Well, I'm going to try and sort of spread this all the way on my eyelid, but it's really not working. I'm going to keep the shape sort of like rounded. I'm not going to wing it out. I really played myself with these horrible nails. I thought I'd try and have a cute moment, but they're just hindering my life. They need to come off. And to be honest, it doesn't really matter if the shadow doesn't go all the way into the inner part of your lid, because we're going to be putting other shadows there anyway. This is sort of acting like a base. So I would say sort of do try and focus the colour on the outer corner, but you can spread it all over the lid if you can. Which I can't because of these awful things. So now that my base colour is sort of on, I'm just going to blend over the edges with this shade. This is Not Today from NYX. It's just sort of like a reddy brown shade, just to add a bit of warmth into the crease and blend out the edges of that eyeshadow, because I've spread it so badly. Honestly, I don't understand how people do these long acrylic nails, because I feel like a toddler. Like I've literally had to reteach myself how to live my life with these nails on. I can't. They get in the way of literally everything. So using just like small circular motions into the crease, just slightly blending it out. Like I said, keeping that shape around this outer corner nice and rounded. So doing it in these small circular motions is going to help you with that, instead of dragging it out too far in that sort of wing shape. Which you can do if you want to, but for more everyday looks, I think a rounded shape is slightly softer, a bit more wearable. And just quickly blending that out further with a clean, fluffy blending brush. To deepen up the crease a little bit more, I'm taking this eyeshadow trio from the Beauty Crop on this slightly like flatter blending brush. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to take the darker matte shade in here and go sort of on the edge of the brush, packing on the pigment on the side, not focusing it on the top, then taking that same side, patting the outer corner of my eye. And then once I've got the colour down, whatever sort of pigment is on the top of the brush there, then I would gently sweep that into my crease. Because I don't want the whole look to sort of be overpowered by this and become too dark. At this point you're probably wondering what the point of adding the ColourPop shadow as a base was, since we're probably just going to cover up the whole thing. I think for me, I sort of add it just because I think it adds more of that sort of purpley tone that we're going for in this look. And also, if you are doing this as sort of like an everyday work look, having a cream base all over the lid just makes it a little bit easier, because the eyeshadows have something to stick to. You're not wasting time trying to really build up colour and pigment if you're just trying to slap the look on and run out the door. Cannot skip out on blending though. That's one thing. There is no shortcut to blending. If you want your eyeshadow to be blended, you gotta put the time in. For the lid, I'm going in with this nice shimmery pink shade. I don't know if the light is catching it enough. This is NYX Prismatic shadow in Dollface. Again, another shadow which really does work best with your finger. Not good news for me with these nails, but good news for you if you are running on a time constraint, because obviously, as you can see, using your finger does just really get the pigment on right where you need it really fast. But of course, we're going for a cut crease, so we do want more of a sort of defined line. So what I'm going to do is I'm taking a small sort of eyeshadow brush like this that does have more of a like sharper edge, I would say, and I'm going to use that to start creating that cut crease effect with the eyeshadow on the lid. And I'm actually going to wet the brush because it helps the eyeshadow to just smooth along easier, and you can get that nicer sharp line. So I have some shadow on my brush. I'm just going to spray it. If the thing wants to work, spray it with some setting spray, and then I'm going to go right up into that inner corner and smooth the eyeshadow along in my crease. Well, just above it, because you want it to still be seen when you open your eye. That's the trick to an effective cut crease. I'm just going to take that blending brush we used before again, just to sort of blend the edge of that shadow into the crease a little bit, and then take a tiny bit more of that shadow and quickly just run that underneath the eye. So to fake that real cut crease look in the crease, literally all I'm going to do is I'm taking a gold glittery liquid liner, and I'm just going to draw along the edge of that crease line to clean it up, so to speak. Instant cut crease. Finally, I'm taking the NYX Prismatic shadow in Golden Peach. It's sort of like a pinky peachy gold duochrome shadow. I'm going to quickly just add that to the inner corner, because I think that'll really just marry all the colours in the look together, the pinks and the golds and the burgundy tones, and just brighten up the eye. So these are the eyes done. All I've done here is add a black line along my lash line. Came out a bit thicker than I had planned to, but I hadn't winged it out because all it's there for is just to define the eye a little bit more. It's up to you. You can do it thicker, you can do it thinner, you can do a little wing if you want to. I've also just added mascara. You can leave it there. You don't have to add lashes. I think it looks really nice this way as well. I am going to add some lashes just because I feel like it today. I'm not going to add some huge ones, maybe just some like Ardell Wispies. So just while my lash glue is drying, I'm sort of tossing up what lip I could wear. If I was going for an everyday look, I'd probably just leave it like this with like the plain gloss that I had on, or put like a pinky nude sort of lipstick. I think with this look that would look quite nice, but as you can see from today's look, I'm feeling a little bit punky, a little bit dark and dramatic today, so I'm thinking maybe a dark red. I'm tossing up between ColourPop Rouge and LA Splash Vampire. I don't know. I'm thinking this one. So lashes and lipstick are on, and as you can see, I haven't chosen a huge lash that's going to really like overpower the eye. I think Ardell Wispies are really good sort of everyday lash, or like a beginner lash. If you're not that confident with wearing lashes, you're not that confident in putting them on, I think they're a really easy lash to go with because they're not too thick, they're not too long, and the band is quite thin, so even if you don't place it perfectly, it's a little bit more forgiving than a lash with a really thick band that if you place it slightly off, it's really obvious and you're going to see it. They're also really comfortable to wear even for glasses wearers. I wear these under my glasses sometimes, and they don't sort of like knock against the lenses, and also most importantly, they don't like overpower the look and take away from the look. They just enhance the eye that little bit more. So I think they're a really nice lash. Also this lip, I'm enjoying this combo. So that is it for the end of the video, guys. I really hope you've enjoyed this, and I hope this tutorial has been helpful for you. I hope to go out in the world and see more of you rocking those cut creases. Slay hunty. I apologize for just saying that. I will never do it again. Anyway, guys, if you did enjoy this video, make sure to let me know by liking, leaving a comment down below, and clicking that little subscribe button, and I will see you in the next installment of my cut crease series.